In Luo Nyanza, the air is heavy with reflection and with expectation. For more than half a century, one name ruled the political soul of this land. That is the name of Raila Odinga. Now, with his passing, a silence has fallen. A silence that asks one question: who will lead next? And in that silence, one name keeps echoing, sometimes in admiration, sometimes in disbelief. The name is BABU OWINO. Welcome. This is Inside the Calling. So, let's look at the vacuum after Raila Odinga. For decades, Raila wasn't just a politician. He was a movement, a heartbeat of identity and resistance. His death leaves more than grief. It leaves a vacuum, a space where leadership, loyalty, and vision must be reborn. And from the streets of Embakasi East to the shores of Lake Victoria, conversations are shifting. Could BABU OWINO, the firebrand MP, the fearless youth icon, rise to fill Baba's shoes?
Ni babu kwa sababu kama kuna tabu ana jawabu la ajabu kwa adabu. Babu kwa sababu. Bila babu, tabu.
Now, at just a fraction of Raila's age, Babu carries something Kenya's older politicians often lack: unfiltered energy. And that is his rising star. He speaks the language of a restless generation. Online, on the ground, in parliament, he commands attention and controversy in equal measure.
At first I thought that they were important and detailed, but I've just realized that the important parts are not detailed and the detailed parts are not important.
To his followers, he is bold, brilliant, unapologetically authentic. And to his critics, he is brash, unpredictable, and untested. But one thing about BABU OWINO is certain: he is impossible to ignore.
But I told you that Baba himself said that you are allowed to speak to the excesses of the government, and he said it severally.
Why the youth could rally behind him. Now, in a region where most voters are under 40, Babu's charisma resonates deeply. He speaks their frustrations. That is unemployment, inequality, disillusionment with endless political promises. Through humor, defiance, and quick wit, he connects like few can. Babu's loyalty to Raila has never wavered. Even in moments of political turbulence, Babu positioned himself as one of Baba's fiercest defenders. That loyalty may now translate into legitimacy, the kind of emotional inheritance no title can buy. Now, why the ODM old guard should worry? Inside ODM, the old guard faces a new reality. For years, power flowed through familiar names: Orengo, Nyongo, Mbadi, Oburu. But with the youth growing restless, that monopoly is losing its glow. Babu, with his urban base and digital reach, threatens to rewrite the rules. He has built his own following, direct, loyal, and impatient. Where the elders rely on hierarchy, Babu thrives on momentum. What are the obstacles in his path? Still, the road ahead is steep. In fact, Babu must overcome perceptions of immaturity and ego and prove he can lead with wisdom, not just fire. He will face resistance from ODM insiders who see him as too disruptive, and in low culture, where age and consensus still carry weight, Babu still need more than applause. He will need acceptance. Can he humble himself before the elders, even as he speaks for the youth? Can he blend courage with restraint, vision with patience? Those questions will define whether his rise is real or fleeting.
Buy more tear gas, we've bought rubber shoes, we've bought helmets, we are ready and prepared for you.
So, what is a strategy that could secure his future? If BABU OWINO is to inherit Raila's mantle, it will not be through defiance, but through discipline. He must build bridges with governors and MPs, not to burn them. He must anchor himself in Nyanza, not just Nairobi. And he must transform his raw charisma into credible leadership. Because the next Luo Kingpin will not just need to be loud, they will need to be trusted. So finally, Luo Nyanza stands at a crossroads between nostalgia and renewal. The Odinga era may be ending, but its ideals, justice, courage, and truth remain alive in the hearts of millions. BABU OWINO now stands at the edge of history, where the fire of youth meets the shadow of legacy. If he can carry both with grace, the torch that Raila once held might just find a new hand to bear it. But if not, that torch may flicker, waiting for another dreamer brave enough to pick it up. From the legacy of one giant to the rise of a new contender, the story of Luo Nyanza is still being written. Thank you for watching. See you in our next episode. This is Inside the Calling.